Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Kiss the Degenerate studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep 3. As always, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. You guys are doing a great job. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up. Don't forget to give us the rectangle. Give us the rectangle. If you haven't signed up to subscribe already, make sure you do that. Because you will be notified every time we send out a new video as long as you click the little bell there. And that's about to get fun. We're about to start doing some video projects. Besides what the Pick'em every day, besides the Deep 3, we're going to be doing some other fun stuff. So now is the time to get subscribed, all right? And of course, let us know what you're playing. That's what it's all about here. Tell us what you're on in the comment section. Maybe you're taking a little bit of the Deep 3. Maybe you're fading a little bit of the Deep 3. But most importantly, tell us what you come up with on your own. Tell us some of those cool plays that you have sussed out with your own sniffers. Maybe some baseball, maybe some tennis, maybe a little ladies soccer over there in Europe. So whatever it is, tell us what it is, and when you get it right, we will of course give you the much coveted shout out on the next video. And if you give enough of them right, you will be the one, the only capper of the day. And friends and family, we got a beauty coming up for you today. So stay tuned as we will reveal the capper of the day. You don't want to miss this one, all right? Just saying. And as always, don't forget to stop by the guys that pay the bills, Winners and Whiners and StatSalt.com. Deep dives into all the games every day. You know, I kind of blow through this every day, but seriously, guys, if you're new and you haven't checked out our websites, please do so. There is nothing else like it on the web. There's nobody else that puts up that many detailed previews every single day. It is a marvel how they do it, and I've been with them like a year, and I still can't believe they put out as much quality product as they do. Some high-quality cappers and writers over there at both of those sites, so check those out. And, of course, make sure you stop by pointsbet.com for all of you New Jersey sports bettors. It's a very cool site. The only bad part about it is you have to be in the state of New Jersey right now. But they are expanding, so keep an eye on them. If you're not in New Jersey, keep an eye out. Spoiler alert, you might want to look in Iowa as well. They're going to be there very, very soon. Pointsbet.com. All right. Quick recap of yesterday. You know what? We took the collar, guys, but I felt like we were in all of these games. We didn't get blown out in any of them. We had the New York Mets team total over 4.5. They put up 3 runs like in the first 2 innings. We thought got it on cruise control there. We had it capped correctly about fading the starting pitcher. But it didn't work out for us as the New York Mets put their bats on ice for the rest of the game. We had Baltimore in the first 5 in a game that got absolutely nuts later. Again, a game that we were actually ahead. 1-0. Baltimore had an opportunity to put more runs on the board, couldn't do it. And they ended up losing the first 5 and the total game. Even though they did come back and it did go to overtime. Good God. It did go to extra innings. Whee! And we also had Texas against Cincinnati in a game that Texas was ahead until they just decided they wanted to go ahead and just get on the plane. And Cincinnati rang up some pinball numbers there at the end of the game. So we go 0-3. But again, I kind of felt like we were in all of those picks. So we just we take the collar and we move on. And on the premium side, we went 1-1. We had the Colorado team total over. That was free money. They were just throwing free money out there in the mountains this 4-game set for everybody betting the over. It would have been, I think one of the games was 9-1, but I think everything else, team totals over, first 5 over, full game over, everything hit. So they were just throwing cash off the top of the mountains out there in Denver. So and then we had Miami. The Miami Marlins, they lose by 1. Another game we had a lead and couldn't hold it at the end. So 1-1 on the premium side. And here we go for today's Deep 3. First of all, we're going to start off in the National League. In the National League East, as the Philadelphia Phillies play the Washington Nationals there in Washington. You know, maybe it's just me. It seems like these guys play like every other series. Philadelphia is playing the Nationals. I don't know why it is. I'm sure it's just me. I mean, obviously they're not doing it, so it is just me. But it seems like they play a lot. Okay. Jake Arrieta goes for the Phils against Patrick Corbin for the Washington Nationals. Hey, you know who's been pitching well lately? It's Hyunjin Ryu. Oh, did you think I was going to say one of these guys? Yeah, no, not these guys. Not Arrieta, and surprisingly not Pat Corbin. Jake, he's got a he not good. 5.31 ERA in his last 7, 48 hits, 9 home runs in just 40 and 2/3 innings. Hey, whatever happened to Jake Arrieta? Not sure. Seems to have turned into Homer Bailey when we weren't even watching. Meanwhile, Patrick Corbin, who had such a promising start to the season in his last 4, he's kind of fallen off the truck as well with a 6.75 ERA, 1.61 WHIP, and young Master Corbin has given up 6 dongs of his own over 26 and 2/3 innings. Not good, gentlemen. The over has cashed in 5 of the last 6 games for both of these teams. Philadelphia, well, you know what? They've got a better pen than Washington, but everybody's got a better pen than Washington. You know who else has a better pen than Washington? Mr. Wu in Deadwood. Even his pen is better. Guys, they're going to score some runs here. Pitcher's not going to be able to do their job. At least one of these teams is going to blow up, and probably the Nationals' bullpen will implode per usual for 4 or 5 runs. Give me the over in this one. Over. I don't have an official number. I'm guessing at 9. That's my official wild ass guess. I'm good. I'm good up. I don't want to play it at 10, but you're not gonna have a National League game at 10 in Washington. 9.5. I'm okay with that. Anything 9.5 or below, let's play it. And taking a look in the National League once again as Milwaukee travels to the West Coast to take on San Diego. Milwaukee's plus 111 dog in this one. Julius Chassin goes for Milwaukee, making his first stop off the IL against our old buddy Joey Lucchesi for San Diego. Just a quick word about Lucchesi. You know about his stretch, giving up. Although he did break it 2 games ago, where he gave up a first inning run, and in his last game when we cashed that ticket on this first inning bet, I don't know if you saw the second batter, Kinsler goes up, hits a ball off the top of the wall. Still can't get over that. I know we talked about it at the time, but it was pretty funny to see. So anyway, but Milwaukee scores a ton, dude. They score early, and I have no faith in Chassin not to at least give up 1 there in the first inning. So I'm going to do something I try not to do here very often. I'm going to play a hunch on this one, okay? Julius Chassin has really struggled this season. After he was pretty much the Brewers' number 1 starter last year, he led the majors in starts with 35. Had a mid-3 ERA, did a real nice job for the Brewers, but he had struggled this year. Now, here's the deal. Like I said, he's making his first start back since going on the IL for lower back pain. And after working with the pitching coach, they think they've not only found out the cause of the back pain, but they found out what he was doing wrong as far as how he was actually following through and what he was doing with his lower body. So talked about much better movement on the ball, throwing the ball freer and easier than he has all season. Like I said, we talked about Joey Lucchesi's first inning dominance, but Milwaukee's a team second in the majors in runs scored in the first 5. We always have to sweat the middle of the Brewers' pen, but they can get out to that early lead. They turn it over to Jeffries. They turn it over to Josh Hader. That's a good combination. So if we can just keep the lead through 7, I like Milwaukee's chances. Give me those Brewers playing good baseball right now on a little bit of a value play. And once again, it is time for... Oh, you thought you were going to hear music there, right? Nope. Guess what happened? The fine folks over at YouTube heard us playing... actually, they heard us playing Who Let the Dogs Out yesterday. And apparently, they kind of frown on that. Playing copywritten music. I spent a lot of today talking with my boss about what does and does not constitute fair use. Not sure that I agree. Doesn't really matter. I'm not paid to think about anything but who to bet on sports. And so, yeah, we're still going to do doggy style, but we can't do it with music. In fact, all the profits from yesterday's video went to the Baja Men. That's God's honest truth. They went to the holders of the copyright on that song. So you're welcome, Baja Men. You got our cash for the day, you bastards. I hope you at least you let the dogs out. So, with that being said, we're going to try to figure out something creative there to do that won't get me fired. By the way, whenever I scratch my nose like that, there's three still shots that I get to choose from for putting up on the front. Inevitably, One of them will be me like scratching my ear, scratching my nose. The other one will be like me going ah and throwing my hands up in the air, and then there'll be something other goofy. There's always terrible shots to choose from. Anyway, that's just an aside. Hey, let's talk about a pick, shall we? I'm gonna play Miami plus 187 against St. Louis. Okay. There's not a ton to choose from here. Hernandez goes for Miami against Miles Michaelos for the Cards. Like I said, not a lot of great options here as far as dogs. There's some prohibitive dogs that I'm not digging on at all. But we're going to fade what has been so far this season a pretty average Cardinals team. Miami, they are who they are. But Hernandez is a youngster who throws a lot of strikes. He generates a lot of swings and misses. Meanwhile, you know what? Miles Michaelis hasn't been great this year. He's got an ERA of 5.46 over his last 5 starts. The Cards, they've lost 5 of Michaelos' last 6 starts. They want us to lay 1-2 to take the Cardinals in this spot. These books are barking up the wrong tree. Absolutely. Give me the dogfish right here. Doing it doggy style at plus 187. And give me the Milwaukee Brewers plus 111. And give me that Philadelphia Washington over 9. And at the end of these 3 games, you guys can join me. You know the drill. We'll grab our winning tickets and we will head back to the window. All right, everybody, let's let me get a drink first. Still coughing. Still got the little thing that I've had for like a week and a half. Annoying as shit. Anyway, hey, it's an old man bitching about his health. That sounds great. Let's take we'll put up our premium numbers real quick. By the way, guys, if you want more great premium picks, it is my very own premium service that I have. There is our record so far this May 21-18. We are profitable, 53.85%. So get yourself signed up, follow the link there, and we will be happy to get you as part of the team. All right, we got a lot of shouts, so let's get right to it. We've got Ninja 13. The Ninja didn't have the best day in baseball. He did have the Atlanta Braves take care of business there. The old Southpaw had Detroit Cleveland under 8.5, and had the Mets on the money line and the A's on the money line. A couple of tough beats there. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Richmond had a pretty fair day. Okay, Mark hit the Boston Red Sox game over. He hit the Yankees over. He did have the Houston over 8.5. That one it did. He had a parlay there with the Houston and over 8.5. That one did not hit. Had the Rockies over 12. He had the Mariners on the money line, about plus 150 is how I saw it. He had the Nats, and then he had a 4-teamer with the Nats over, Yankees over, Jays over, and the Rockies over. That one hit. All right. So that gives Mark this is just me estimating here. 4-1 record plus 4-1 on his individual picks plus hitting a 14 parlay at 13-1. And how do I know that? Because I saw the ticket. He sent me the ticket. It hit 13-1. That's positive value of plus 1590, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the kicker. Like I said, Mark sent me this ticket so he would know that he wasn't, that I know he wasn't bullshitting. I'd take you at your word anyway, but he sent me the tickets. I saw the tickets with my own eyes, saw how much he bet. He also hit another 4-teamer at 11-1. And I'm never gonna talk about how much anybody bets. I will say these were not nickel and dime plays. These were very fine plays that gave Mark a very fine Father's Day. Mark, I don't know if you're a father or not, but either way, you, my friend, had a happy Father's Day. So what Mark put in the comment section is what we're going to count. Even though he hit another parlay, we're going to give Mark a plus 1590, plus 15.9 units on the day. That's a darn fine day. Congratulations, Mark. Well done. Spoiler alert, he might be around at the end of the show for the capper of the day. Had a new cat throwing up some picks, digging on that. Goo-Wop Gucci, nice name too, by the way. Had the Cardinals on the money line, Brewers on the money line. Again, faded my Royals, took the Twins on the run line, and that did not work out. Stupid Royals. And he also had the Mariners on the money line. That was a nice play. I figured that's about 3-2 plus 150. And all told, looks like Goo-Wop Gucci went 3-1 on the day for about plus 245. Another fine day. Kiss the Degen again. Kiss the Degen. And his name is actually Kiss the Degenerate. I don't want to cut him off. We don't know each other that well yet. I don't want to just, use the familiar. He had some picks. He rode Baltimore hard as the first 5, and he had them on the run line. So close. He also had the Cardinals on the money line, the Brewers on the money line, another Twins on the run line as well. In fact, he tailed Guwop Gucci. Then he had the Mariners on the money line, Milwaukee. Like I said, had the Dodgers, and then he had a nice little 3-teamer for half a unit with Milwaukee, Seattle, and the Dodgers as well. I could be wrong on the math, and the Degenerate, if I am, let me know. I get that about 6-3 plus hitting the 3-teamer for plus 530. Another fine day, and without Mark Richmond going absolutely apeshit crazy with his bets, I think the Kiss de Degen would have been our first back-to-back capper of the day. So tough beat there, brother, but a very fine day. I don't know. You'd probably rather have the 530 than be capper of the day twice in a row. Just guessing. John Martino, DiMartino rather. John had some very kind words for me. Thanks very much, John. I hate, I can't. I get weird like just quoting, but he had very nice things to say. Really appreciate it. We'll do our best to keep up the great work. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being there. C-Dub. C. Oh God, I love you, C-Dub. In the Finland Veikkausliiga, he had KPV versus Inter. He had Inter to win. That came through. In Norway First Division, he had Tromsland versus Nessotra over 2.5. Of course, that hit. Duh. He had in the America's Cup or the Copa America. I don't even know what accent that is. He had Paraguay versus Qatar. Had Qatar plus a half. That ended up in a tie, so that was a good call there, my friend. Also in the Copa America, he had Uruguay plus versus Ecuador. Uruguay to win minus 145. That paid off as well. He pushed on the Sweden versus Thailand under 6, and kind of rode that women's team hard there, and that did not work out well. Had to lay 4.5 on the USA versus Chile, and he had over 4 3/4. That's funny. You got to tell me the story on why it's 3/4, dude. So yeah, not the best soccer day for C-Dub, but I know there's a lot more action coming, and we're looking forward to seeing your picks, my man. Kyle Z, he said he's digging the new segment. Absolutely. He said he caught the Cubs yesterday at plus 278. Well done, Kyle. I caught the Cubs at plus 280 today in the second inning. Tried to do it again, or in the third inning, rather. Tried to catch the Magic again, and it almost worked, but not quite. So nice job, Kyle. The astute Aardvark, much like the Deep-3, he's been running cold last couple days. He did eke out some victories today as he had the Rockies first 5, the Dodgers on the money line, and he had Hovland versus Lee. Dude, I couldn't find out which Lee. There was no LI in the, I'm assuming that's the U.S. Open with the amateur there, Hovland. He shot 67 today. I'm giving you the win there. Nobody whose name started with L shot better than 67. So I'm going to give you the victory on that one. Cody Elson, happy Father's Day to all of our fellow patrons and all of our visiting cappers. Absolutely, Cody. Back at you, brother. I know Cody's wow, that's how long he's been around, and not even like the new dad anymore. His son's probably, Cody, 3 months old? Man, time flies. But anyway, happy Father's Day to you, Cody, and all you guys out there. Happy belated Father's Day if I didn't catch you yesterday. And he had a decent day. Cody had hit the Milwaukee money line. He hit the New York Chicago over 9.5. And then he missed on a couple of other places. He liked Colorado, and they let him down again scoring they score 12 runs and lose. Jesus. So yeah, that's the way that works. Anyway, hope you guys had a great Father's Day. I had a great Father's Day. Got to see the kids, got to see my dad. Yeah, had a blast. So let's keep up the good work. Mark, holy shit, brother. Keep on keeping on, man. Keep hitting those picks. All right. You guys take care. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow. We'll meet back here and we'll talk all about it. All right? You guys take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.